All I want, we had. Hey guys, and welcome to Quality Shot. Welcome to this live play-by-play commentary of the men's quarterfinal matchup here at the Australian Open between Stefanos Tsitsipas and Jiri LEHECKA. One exciting match. This one is set to be. We've got Tsitsipas, who's played a blinder of a tournament so far, and LEHECKA, the young Czech, who has also dropped a fair few masterclasses. He's been a seed killer so far, taking out Norrie, Felix, and Torich in the earlier rounds. So impressive tournament from him, and be interesting to see what sort of test he can provide Tsitsipas, who is a previous finalist here in Melbourne, looking to go one better, looking for that elusive Grand Slam title, and should be a great stream. I'm your host for this one, Ash. Well, I'm your host until Sartak is ready to take over. So I'm just going to cover him for however many games, and then he'll take over from there, and you can chat away with him. So we got a look at the head-to-head. They played once before in Rotterdam in 2022, where Tsitsipas came through in 3 sets. LEHECKA won the first set there. So not too much to read into. I think the fact that LEHECKA has taken a set off Tsitsipas will be some encouragement for him. But of course, a 5-set matchup does cause some real differences from your 3-setters. So again, I wouldn't say can read too much into it, but a real exciting matchup, and you'd have to give the edge to Tsitsipas if you're going based on reputation and experience on these Melbourne courts. I think they very much suit his game, but LEHECKA has been on a roll. There's no two ways about it. Taking down some big players on his way to the quarters, and regardless of how this match goes, you have to say it's going to be seen as a breakout tournament from him going into the rest of the year. Exciting times for him. Only a few weeks ago, barely, he was at the Next Gen finals. The likes of Draper, Nakashima, and he's been the one who's made his mark at the Australian Open. And Tsitsipas, I mean, what more needs to be said? The guy, his talents are there for all to see, but yet to have that Grand Slam glory. You'd like to feel he's getting closer. I know there's a lot of Tsitsipas supporters on the channel, and you'd like to feel that he is inching closer. Plenty of support, being a Greek as well. Loads of Greeks in Australia, so definitely a crowd favorite. He's had a fantastic battle against Jannik Sinner in the previous round, which was a super enjoyable match. So hoping for another one this time around. Hopefully, would like to see LEHECKA pose a bit of a challenge, which I think he's more than capable of doing. I'll probably back Tsitsipas in 4, but predictions are tough to make at this Australian Open. They're very tough to make, so it's not a prediction that necessarily comes from me being convinced. Fazan's just dropped the link if you would like to become a member of the channel. In doing so, you will unlock a number of perks. So if you've been around the channel for a while and you like what you see, you feel like you know us pretty well, then I definitely recommend you becoming a member. The match will begin after Bagel Azarenka finishes. Yeah, so I don't know if any of you guys were in my previous stream for Bagel Azarenka, where Azarenka came through. If any of you guys have joined me for the start of this one, good to see you again. anyone who's new as well, very happy to have you on board for this one as we're about to get going. And before we do, please smash that like button and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Really is appreciated. So Tsitsipas is going to serve for us. Goes down the tee. Block return from LEHECKA goes long. 15 love. Tsitsipas has been serving well this tournament, serving really well. And definitely going to be a key asset for him if he's to win this one. Serves out wide, but goes too far wide. Second serve, backhand from LEHECKA into in forehand from Tsitsipas. Great cross-court forehand from Tsitsipas. LEHECKA on the run here. Into out forehand now from Tsitsipas, and a backhand into the net by LEHECKA. Really nice few forehands there from the Greek. Really is a weapon of his, and that forehand is already looking pretty dangerous. Just moving his opponent around the court like an orchestra conductor. Serve into the net by Tsitsipas. Second serve now from the Greek to the body of LEHECKA. Into out forehand from Tsitsipas. Hits the net, so the old commentator's curse there. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you're listening. Predictions for this one. How do you see this one unfolding? Is it a Tsitsipas win? Is it a LEHECKA win? Let me know. So 30-15, Tsitsipas serves down the tee. Block return from LEHECKA goes long. 40-15. We've seen earlier today Hatchanov, the victor against Korda, so he's through to the semis. Serve out wide from Tsitsipas, backhand into the open court. LEHECKA on the run with the backhand slice. Forehand from Tsitsipas and from LEHECKA. Forehand from Tsitsipas and again from LEHECKA. Now forehand line by Tsitsipas, who steps in, takes it on the drive volley. Backhand pass from LEHECKA. Tsitsipas there at the net though with the volley. LEHECKA with the lob, makes it. That will definitely settle any nerves that Jiri LEHECKA may have. Great lob from him after a good backhand as well. Asmi in the building again. Hi Ash, once again. Hey Asmi. Thanks for tuning in again. I'll be streaming until the new man's gonna join and take over. Don't want to cramp his style. Serve to the backhand of LEHECKA into out forehand from Tsitsipas. Backhand slice from LEHECKA. And from Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas's one is not a good one though. Hits the net. And LEHECKA's done well to battle to get to deuce in this opening service game. Tsitsipas just giving himself a little pep talk, geeing himself up. Deuce it. Tsitsipas goes down the tee. Backhand return from LEHECKA into out forehand from Tsitsipas is nicely done. 40 advantage Tsitsipas. As me else, do I have my own YouTube channel? I do not. No. You can find me only here at QualityShot. Tsitsipas goes out wide. Backhand return from LEHECKA. Backhand from Tsitsipas. Forehand from LEHECKA. Goes with the forehand into out. Now does LEHECKA. And then goes wide with another forehand into out. So Tsitsipas with the hold of serve in his opening service game. He leads 1-love. Asmi asks, is this your full-time job? No, Asmi, it is not. It is not. I'm a student. I'm a law student here in London. So part-time, do some commentary here at QualityShot. How about yourself? Are you working or studying, or what are you up to? Tsitsipas looking like he's just got a spring in his step. You know, when he's striding purposely around the court in between points and stuff. He's one of those players who you definitely feel like he's very much a momentum player, and the momentum's with him. He moves fast. He moves with purpose, and he's got that spring in his step. Asmi says, "What do you think my age is?" Sorry, into the rally here. Backhand from Tsitsipas. Backhand from LEHECKA. Tsitsipas going with the forehand down the line. LEHECKA with the backhand, and now with the forehand into the net. Tsitsipas looking the more powerful figure at the moment. LEHECKA just scrambling a bit, understandable. I do not know your age, Asmi. I've got nothing really to go by for that. You have to tell me. It's not a good idea to guess someone's age as well. I don't want to offend you. Serve from LEHECKA into out forehand from Tsitsipas. Backhand from LEHECKA. Cross court forehand from Tsitsipas. LEHECKA on the run goes long. So under pressure immediately on his serve is LEHECKA. Love 30 down. Are you a boy or a girl? Ask me. I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't think we've ever. We don't know much about you, Asmi. Asmi says, "I'm too small." No one's too small. LEHECKA serves out wide, goes too far wide. Second serve at love 30 down now. LEHECKA goes out wide again. Tsitsipas with the forehand. LEHECKA with the into-out forehand. Now he steps into the net. Can he put away the overhead? He can. Great tennis there from the Czech. Brave, bold tennis from Jiri LEHECKA. I'm school last year, girl. Okay, Asmi. So we're learning about you. And you come from where do you say you were in India? Was it Mumbai? LEHECKA goes into the net with the first serve. Second serve from LEHECKA is a kicker, and then Tsitsipas goes wide with the forehand. So LEHECKA's done well to fight back to 30 all in his opening service game. Yep, I'm from Mumbai. Who's your favorite player? That's me. Serve from LEHECKA out wide. Forehand return from Tsitsipas. Backhand from LEHECKA, who approaches the net again. Doesn't need to do much because Tsitsipas goes into the net. Good fight back from the young Czech in this game. Can he close it out? First serve from LEHECKA goes wide. As we said, I told you in last stream, but it's Rafa. Our mistake. Forehand from Tsitsipas off the first serve from second serve from LEHECKA. Backhand from LEHECKA. Backhand slice from Tsitsipas. Into out forehand from LEHECKA. Another backhand slice from Tsitsipas. Into in this time from LEHECKA. Tsitsipas with the forehand line. Backhand line attempted by LEHECKA goes into the net. Sorry, Asmi, I've got short-term memory, evidently. So we're at deuce now. LEHECKA just unable to find the backhand line. First serve down the tee. Block return from Tsitsipas. Backhand from LEHECKA clips the net but lands in. Backhand from Tsitsipas. Backhand from LEHECKA and from Tsitsipas. Oh, LEHECKA going backhand line again. Hits the net, presents Tsitsipas with an early break point. Asmi says, you look same like my brother. I look like your brother? Is that a good thing? LEHECKA serving break point down, serve and volley. Oh, fantastic technique from Jiri LEHECKA. Again, showing bravery, serving and volleying at break point down. Lovely touch at the net. Lovely touch at the net. Needed a second look at that. Needed a replay of that because that was world class from Jiri LEHECKA. Saves break point. Into out forehand from LEHECKA goes wide. He presents Tsitsipas with another break point opportunity. As we said, who do you think in women's singles will win AO? I'm backing Sabalenka. I mean, extremely impressed by Azarenka today, but I said Sabalenka at the start of the tournament, and I've not changed. Serve from LEHECKA, paints the tee, and he gets back to deuce, saves another break point. What do you mean it's a good thing for me? What do you mean, Asmi? Oh, okay, I got you. So deuce. LEHECKA goes out wide, misses. Second serve to follow. LEHECKA goes to the forehand of Tsitsipas. One from LEHECKA goes long. Not sure it's the right decision going to the Tsitsipas forehand there on the second serve. And forced the error. Venu in the building. Well, alleged. Venu, do you not have school? Or you're on break time or something? Serve out wide from LEHECKA. Into out forehand from LEHECKA. Now backhand from Tsitsipas. Forehand cross from LEHECKA. Forehand cross from Tsitsipas goes wide. Back to deuce. Anyway, there was in the previous stream, some guy was not some guy. That's a bit harsh. They were asking about they said they asked if I was the A-level chemistry teacher, and he knew he was a Crystal Palace fan. He was a good mate of yours. Backhand cross from LEHECKA, who approaches the net. Tsitsipas will make that though, and dispatches the forehand with LEHECKA in no man's land. Fazan says, "Happy birthday, Venu! Happy birthday, Venu! What a legend! I've got a free period. Oh, nice. Well, happy birthday, mate. Many happy returns. As we're blessed with QualityShot royalty. As we says, happy birthday, Venu. Great serve from LEHECKA. Tsitsipas with the unreturnable serve from LEHECKA, and a fifth deuce in what's shaping into a marathon game on the LEHECKA serve. What are you doing for your birthday, Venu? Any plans? Big serve into the body of Tsitsipas, but it's a good return from Tsitsipas. He dug that out well, and LEHECKA goes into the net. It's Rod Laver. Watches on. That's the ultimate flex, right? You're literally just watching tennis in your own arena. How cool does it get? Serve out wide is missed by Jiri LEHECKA. Serve from LEHECKA now to the forehand of Tsitsipas. Down into in forehand from LEHECKA. Now backhand from LEHECKA, who approaches the net again. Volleys. Tsitsipas gets there. Lob. LEHECKA with the overhead smash on the backhand goes wide, and Tsitsipas breaks. I'm really liking LEHECKA's bravery, but perhaps youthful exuberance is let him down there, because he's close to making it, to be honest, on the backhand overhead, showing off all his talent, but Tsitsipas with the early break. As me, I bet you're happy Ash is streaming. Of course. Serve down the tee from Tsitsipas. He starts with an ace. How do you know that? Menu says, spending time with family later. Love to see it. Have a good one, mate. Serve from Tsitsipas at 15 love. Goes down the tee. LEHECKA returns. Backhand cross from Tsitsipas. Backhand cross from LEHECKA. And from Tsitsipas. And again from LEHECKA. Before LEHECKA tries to go backhand line but misses. Nice. And have you got any presents yet? We should do a dedicated birthday post on the channel. Serve from Tsitsipas down the tee. And LEHECKA can't do much with the return. Asmi says, Ash, I think you should go watch live match. I was in go in person. Maybe a Wimbledon this year, or Queens, or one of the London events. I'm still waiting for Fazan to a good serve from Tsitsipas, and LEHECKA goes into the net. So comprehensive hold from Tsitsipas, and he takes a 3-love lead in this opening set. Guys, if you're enjoying the live play-by-play comms, then please hit the like button and do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. If you are new, it will be greatly appreciated. That would be cool. I haven't actually been to a live tennis match since Wimbledon 2022. So I would like to go again soon. Maybe I could do QualityShot vlogs or something. That'd be cool. Fazan, if you're listening, could we do QualityShot vlogs? But yeah, I would like to watch more tennis. It's just difficult. Student budget. It's lacking at times. Penny says, yeah, got some presents. What'd you get? The man who has it all. What could he possibly want? Asmi says, subscribe, guys, for Ash and Fazan's hard work. Thanks, Asmi, for the promotion. We can do that. I'll get media accreditation for Queens and Wimbledon's. Fingers crossed. Yo, that'd be sick. That'd be so cool. Media accreditation. Then I saw Nadal last year at Wimbs. Yeah, that is crazy. The dream. So from LEHECKA, goes out wide, but misses. Got shirt, trousers. Nice, nice. Serve to the forehand of Tsitsipas. Forehand to forehand, they keep going, backhand to backhand. Forehand line from Tsitsipas, backhand cross from LEHECKA, backhand slice from Tsitsipas. LEHECKA with the backhand slice well approaches the net. Tsitsipas tries to pass, but doesn't. Great slice from LEHECKA. Answers, we've got media accreditation for Los Cabos and Guadalajara last year. What does that mean? Like, what does the media accreditation actually entail? Is it like behind the scenes access and stuff like that? So from LEHECKA down the tee, forehand return from Tsitsipas into our forehand from LEHECKA, backhand from Tsitsipas. Extremely loopy there, moonballing it, and LEHECKA makes the error. 15-all. Very practical, indeed. Serve to the body of Tsitsipas, who goes with the backhand into our forehand from LEHECKA against approaches the net with the drop volley. Lovely stuff from LEHECKA. Beautiful stuff. What is media accreditation? It means you sit in presses and can ask questions. You can watch all matches and you're allowed to request player interviews, etc. Yo, that's really cool. Imagine that at Wimbledon, or yeah, Queens as well. Yeah, unreal. I think they take one look at me there and be like, whose media accreditation did you steal? $40-15. LEHECKA looking to get on the board here. Good. Nope, serve into the net. As we says, wow. How do you get that? So 4-1 from Tsitsipas goes into the tram. So LEHECKA holds. He's on the board. 3-1. Tsitsipas leads in the opening set. And he says, goodbye, got to teach now. Duty calls. Thanks for popping by, Mr. V. And happy birthday. When he tuned in to see it to see his boy Tsitsipas, the one-handed backhand into out form from Tsitsipas, approaches net, volleys wide. You're not that guy, Tsitsipas. You're not LEHECKA at net, mate. Who do I think will win this? Tsitsipas for me in 4 was my prediction at the start, I think. But LEHECKA is a really exciting player to watch. And I hope he can ask some questions of Tsitsipas. Good serve, LEHECKA with the block. He's going for the block return a lot. Sometimes out of necessity. Sometimes I think maybe could try go after it a bit more. Tsitsipas serves out wide. 4-1 return from LEHECKA. Goes long. 30-15. As me, who do you think will win this one then? Tsitsipas or LEHECKA? Serve from Tsitsipas out wide. Block return. It goes nowhere for LEHECKA. 40-15. I mean, yeah, Tsitsipas is serving well, to be fair, so don't want to critique LEHECKA too much. The main thing is he just plays without fear. First serve goes long by Tsitsipas. Second serve here. Goes to the body. Serves and volleys. Great touch and feel at the net from Tsitsipas, angling the racket, and he seals that service game with relative ease again. So 4-1 he leads. Guys, if you're enjoying this this play-by-play comms and in general the content coming out of QualityShot at the moment, then please do subscribe to the channel. Like this vid if you haven't already. How many? We've got over 20 of you guys in the chat at the moment. Only 14 likes, so something's not adding up. But yeah, and also if you're a regular around the channel, you can also become a member, which is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Or unlock access to plenty of perks, and everyone will know that you're a member when you roll through the stream, which I imagine is a pretty cool feeling. Any Tsitsipas fans in the building? Any Czech fans in the building? Anyone who's been following LEHECKA for some time know what he's capable of? I didn't know him too well until the next gen finals, to be honest. But yeah, boy, do you have to know him now, because still a very young guy, but made it pretty deep in this tournament. So from LEHECKA down the tee. Block return from Tsitsipas. Into in forehand from LEHECKA. Forehand from Tsitsipas into the net. As we said, Bayash, I will come back in 20 minutes. Sure thing. No sweats. I may not be here by then. I don't know. It depends what the situation is with the other commentators. I'll let you know. Into the rally here. Tsitsipas going in the into-out forehand. Backhand cross from LEHECKA. Forehand from LEHECKA is good depth on it. Now he goes into in. Nicely done from Jiri LEHECKA. Sets up that point with a big into-out forehand. Then reverses it going into in. Sees a lot of joy there. And we're at 30 love. LEHECKA's first serve goes wide. Second serve for Tsitsipas to look at. And says, I'll try to come soon. Mags has been no rush though. If you've got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. Good serve from LEHECKA, 40 love. Trying to close out this service game. LEHECKA goes down the tee but misses. Second serve from LEHECKA. Tsitsipas goes into our forehand. Drop shot from LEHECKA. Tsitsipas is there but misses. Fantastic execution of the drop shots by LEHECKA. And Tsitsipas is quick and he got there, but it was a tough shot. Tough shot on the forehand for him due to the excellence of LEHECKA. So he holds. And Tsitsipas leads 4-2. Adam says, but tried to do the next stream soon. Will do. Will do. Tsitsipas serving 4-2 up in the opening set. Goes into the net with the first serve. Second serve to the backhand of LEHECKA. Into in for one from Tsitsipas. Forehand slice from LEHECKA. Forehand down the line from Tsitsipas. Fairly short points these up till now. Interesting stat there. Break points saved at the Australian Open 2023. Tsitsipas 35 out of 41. 85% of break points saved. So he's been impressive when his back's against the wall. Has Tsitsipas. Good serve out wide. LEHECKA does return. Backhand down the line from Tsitsipas, who's at the net. LEHECKA with the lob. It does land in. Tsitsipas now back in the back of the court with the forehand. Forehand from LEHECKA. Forehand from Tsitsipas. And from LEHECKA, but Tsitsipas's forehand had previously gone long. 15. Ooh. So a good lob again from LEHECKA. That's the second one of the match so far. He's shown that he's got plenty of tools in his arsenal. LEHECKA. The drop shot, the volleys, the lobs. Great serve down the tee from Tsitsipas, 30-15. It's a serve that can be a real difference maker in these matches. Tsitsipas serving 30-15 up. Goes out wide. Serves again. To the body of LEHECKA. Into out forehand from Tsitsipas. Backhand pass attempt from LEHECKA. Tsitsipas covers it at the net. Got a pretty long reach, does Tsitsipas. 40-15. LEHECKA playing is it French cricket almost with that return? struggling to contain the Tsitsipas serve right now. That serves that wide. Forehand return from LEHECKA goes wide, and Tsitsipas holds 2-15. So he's marched into a 5-2 lead in this opening set. Despite LEHECKA playing some good tennis, the class of Tsitsipas, the experience of Tsitsipas, really showing at the moment. It's interesting how a player like Tsitsipas could look so much older, wiser, experienced when up against someone like LEHECKA, but then when you see him against Novak or Rafa, just seems like a kid again, such as the age range you get at these tournaments. But yeah, Tsitsipas leads 5-2 at the changeover. Guys, if you're enjoying the vid, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know in the comments as well, guys, where you are tuning in from and who you're backing to win this one. If you feel like commenting, no obligation to. If you're just listening along while you're working, while you're driving, whatever floats your boat. Be interesting to see whether people are actually just watching this on its own, or they're kind of multitasking. I think it's quite nice to be able to listen along to commentary while you're working or something. Not expecting your undivided attention. All right, LEHECKA serving now to stay in this opening set. As we almost hit the half-hour mark. Tsitsipas looks to change rackets. I don't know if it's just upset the rhythm of LEHECKA a little bit there. Didn't look too fond of Tsitsipas's lengthy delay. Serve from LEHECKA. Backhand return goes long from Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas, definitely one of those players who I feel like when he's feeling confident, does not hide it. You can see it. Serve to the forehand of Tsitsipas goes long again. I feel like he's fairly easy to read emotionally. Serve out wide from LEHECKA. Form return. Serve from LEHECKA. Form return from Tsitsipas. Backhand into the net by LEHECKA. (30-15). LEHECKA serve down the tee. Block return from Tsitsipas. Cross court forehand from LEHECKA. And again, Tsitsipas again with the forehand. Both men trading blows across the court, but LEHECKA finds the net. It's only going to be one winner there in that cross court exchange. LEHECKA serves to the body of Tsitsipas, whose return goes long. 40-30. Must say, despite being break down in this set, have been impressed by LEHECKA. Serves to the backhand of Tsitsipas. Then he goes into out forehand. Tsitsipas with the slice backhand. Into out forehand again from LEHECKA. Backhand from Tsitsipas. Forehand cross from LEHECKA. Forehand from Tsitsipas goes long and LEHECKA holds. Again, I have to say, I'm impressed by LEHECKA. I think it's always going to be tough against Tsitsipas here in Australia. And on these hard courts. But LEHECKA just doesn't seem to be phased, just going about his business. I know he is a breakdown, and if Tsitsipas sees this one out, he will be a set down. But I think there's a reason to be. No, I think there's positives definitely to be taken from the set for LEHECKA. Serve down the tee from Tsitsipas is a very good one. 15 love. So third ace for Tsitsipas there. So from Tsitsipas out wide, LEHECKA with the backhand return going long. 30 love. So Tsitsipas 2 points away now from taking the first set. Tsitsipas goes into the net with the first serve. Second serve from the Greek goes into the net. So a double fault after the ace. As we see the Tsitsipas camp in their Mouratoglou Academy gear. Tsitsipas in his pretty colourful shorts. Serves down the tee into about forehand from Tsitsipas. Backhand line from LEHECKA goes long, sets up 2 set points for the Greek. The right shot from LEHECKA, but just not the right execution there. Tsitsipas now go down the tee, and LEHECKA can't do much at all with that serve, and Tsitsipas holds. He takes the first set, 6-3 in just over half an hour. Impressive stuff from the Greek, looking pretty determined, very much like a man on a mission. LEHECKA, as I said, don't think he'll be too disheartened by losing that first set. And I'm sure he's feeling to try and make some inroads in the second set. He's not looking too bad out there, and still plenty of tennis to be played. Tsitsipas with a first serve percentage of 70% compared to LEHECKA's 58%. 10 winners from the Greek compared to 6 from LEHECKA. Even on unforced errors, 9 out of 9. Of course, Tsitsipas taking his 1 out of 5 break points. LEHECKA not presented with any break points, and that's ultimately the difference. Tsitsipas not giving anything away that set. LEHECKA slightly more generous. But yeah, we got a good glimpse of the all-round game of Jiri LEHECKA. He's looked to come into the net, which is very much what you want to see from youngsters now. I think the sport's crying out for players who are not shy of coming into the net. And a lot to like about the way this guy plays tennis. All right, LEHECKA is going to get us going in this second set. Tsitsipas leads 1 set to love. LEHECKA serves down the tee. Block return from Tsitsipas. Down the line forehand from LEHECKA is beautiful. 15 love. Boatloads of talent on both sides of the court. LEHECKA serves to the body of Tsitsipas, who goes wide with the forehand return. 30 love. Tsitsipas is dad not a happy chappy, saying his son's looking a bit jammed up on that forehand there. Good return serve again from LEHECKA, and Tsitsipas goes long. 40 love. LEHECKA just 23, I believe. Let me just fact check that. Serve down the tee from LEHECKA. Forehand. Forehand from Tsitsipas is big. 40-15. Oh no, he's 21. I said that before about someone. I keep getting my ages wrong. Serve from LEHECKA goes long. Yeah, I'm having an absolute stinker with ages at the moment. Serve from LEHECKA out wide. Forehand cross from Tsitsipas. And from LEHECKA, forehand line from Tsitsipas. LEHECKA in trouble here. Tsitsipas, nice into-in forehand. He fought back. 40-30. That Tsitsipas forehand is a real weapon at times, and when it's firing, and it is at the moment. LEHECKA goes out wide with the first serve. Tsitsipas with the backhand return, forehand from LEHECKA and from Tsitsipas. Forehand line from LEHECKA, beautifully done. And he holds a crucial hold. A crucial hold. He didn't have that same luck in the first set. He's got one better here. He leads 1 love in the second set. Please do like the vid if you haven't already, guys. And over 25 of you in the chat at the moment. And if you are not yet subscribed but are enjoying this this sort of content, want to see more, then please hit that big red subscribe button. Already done a stream of Pegula Azarenka earlier today, and this is our second of the day. Tsitsipas LEHECKA. Tsitsipas serves out wide. Block return from LEHECKA goes long. So from Tsitsipas, great return from Jiri LEHECKA on the forehand side. That is exceptional stuff from the Czech. He's well supported by his camp as well, which is good to see. Really instilling him with that drive and motivation. Read the Tsitsipas forehand beautifully there. Block return off the Tsitsipas forehand. Tsitsipas then misses the into out by quite some distance. 15-30. Tsitsipas, big serve down the tee, into in forehand. That is a beautiful +1 there from the Greek god. Tsitsipas, who said his dream is to win the Olympics. In testament to his patriotism. So from Tsitsipas to the body of LEHECKA goes the forehand, backhand line from Tsitsipas into out from LEHECKA, and again Tsitsipas on the backhand. LEHECKA now on the backhand. He goes cross court, as does Tsitsipas. LEHECKA trying to go backhand line, hits the net. Should have tried there maybe just to stick in the rally a bit longer. I think he did see that open court, and jumped at the opportunity because Tsitsipas would have had significant ground to make up, but not the easiest backhand, and pays the price. Game point Tsitsipas. 4-1 from Tsitsipas. 4-1 on the run by LEHECKA. Tsitsipas just chips the ball into the open court, then comes to the net and puts away the backhand volley. Good stuff from Tsitsipas, and he holds, looking fairly unfaltering at the moment. One all in the second sets. LEHECKA just struggling to make any inroads on the Tsitsipas serve. The LEHECKA serve now out wide. And watches Tsitsipas's return sail long. 15 love. LEHECKA serves long, so second serve for Tsitsipas to look at here. And LEHECKA's second serve is long as well, so double fault from the young Czech. $15 all. LEHECKA got the benefit of serving first in this set, so he can try and pile on some scoreboard pressure if possible. Great forehand from LEHECKA. Now he follows it in, goes into out, and makes it nice and controlled there from LEHECKA. 30-15. There definitely is a player there. Definitely. Just looks comfortable out there on the big stage. And he's got the shots to back it up. Into the rally here. Into out from LEHECKA, goes long. I mean, that's the thing. The consistency. That will come with time, I think. And this experience will do wonders for him. Making it to this stage in the Aussie Open is definitely going to help for his long-term development. Serve down the tee, Tsitsipas block return, forehand from LEHECKA. He approaches the net, good backhand volley from LEHECKA. His answer is underrated, but a good young player, LEHECKA. Massively under the radar. But I hope starting to get the recognition he deserves. Beat Zverev recently, who I know isn't the same player as he once was, but he's picking up wins against big name players and showing he can go toe to toe with the best. You know, Felix has a lot of expectation around him now. Beat him. Norrie's a super difficult person to play against. I think, you know, well, vast majority of players will agree with that. Came through against him. Into the rally here at 40-30. LEHECKA goes long, so deuce. Peaches is in the building. She says, good morning, Quality Shot fam. Good morning to you, Peaches. Hope you're enjoying the this quarterfinal matchup between LEHECKA and Tsitsipas. It's been a high quality affair so far, I'd say. Good serve from LEHECKA. Tsitsipas into the net. Advantage LEHECKA. Plenty to appreciate from the LEHECKA game yet. Into out from LEHECKA and from Tsitsipas, who goes long. LEHECKA holds 2-1. I just woke up. It's 6 a.m. here. Jeez, whereabouts are you based? 6 a.m. Early doors for Peaches. So LEHECKA holds 2-1. He leads in the second set. Guys, if you're enjoying the vid, please remember to hit a like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Peaches, who have you got for this one? Tsitsipas already claimed the first set. Looking pretty good out there. USA NYC. Oh, we had Michael from Queens in NYC for the previous stream, the Azarenka stream. Whereabouts in New York are you based, Peaches? I might have asked you before, so sorry if I have. You're back in LEHECKA. He has impressed. Just yet to break the Tsitsipas serve. Yet to really have an opportunity to do so. So see if he can do that first. But as he has all tournament, LEHECKA has shown he's made of pretty tough stuff. So Tsitsipas serving at 1-2 in the second. Serves wide. Second serve from Tsitsipas. LEHECKA with the forehand return is massive. Tsitsipas absolutely embarrassed by that forehand return from LEHECKA. What a shot. About 15. Tsitsipas' response. He goes big out wide serve. He goes in forehand, puts it away. 15 all. Tsitsipas serves down the tee, backhand return from LEHECKA, backhand from Tsitsipas, and from LEHECKA, and from Tsitsipas. Oh, Tsitsipas trying to go in line with the backhand, but goes into the net. 15-30. Big point here. Can LEHECKA just ask some questions of the Tsitsipas serve? You wonder. Need something big. Tsitsipas goes down the tee but misses. So second serve for LEHECKA to look at here. Serve to the body. LEHECKA goes with the backhand, as does Tsitsipas. LEHECKA now backhand cross, and from Tsitsipas as well. In from LEHECKA. Forehand cross from Tsitsipas. Down the line with the forehand goes LEHECKA. Now he steps in on the backhand. Can he put it away? He does. He makes it. Just. And he knows it was close. But it's 2 break points for LEHECKA. Finally, he is maybe, just maybe, gonna break the Tsitsipas serve. Just made that backhand, but made it he did. And Tsitsipas is going to need to pull some big serves out the bag now to avoid going 3-1 down in the second set. Tsitsipas goes big down the tee, and LEHECKA can't do anything with that. And that's 1 out of 2 big serves from Tsitsipas. So 30-40, break point number 2 coming up. Serve from Tsitsipas goes out wide, but goes too far wide. Second serve to follow. Tsitsipas goes forehand from LEHECKA, goes well long. Just a pretty rush job really there from LEHECKA on the forehand return. Goes long. Serve from Tsitsipas to the backhand of LEHECKA. Forehand line from Tsitsipas into out forehand from Tsitsipas. Backhand cross from LEHECKA. Backhand from Tsitsipas. LEHECKA with the forehand cross court makes it. Tsitsipas sends it into the sky. LEHECKA with the overhead. Tsitsipas with the backhand skewed and lands out. So great point there from LEHECKA, and it's his advantage. Can he convert this time? That is the question. An easier overhead under the lights, but forced the error from Tsitsipas. Did LEHECKA. So break point number 3 for the young Czech. Let's see if he converts. So down the tee from LEHECKA. Great return from Tsitsipas. Great return from LEHECKA. Oh, hits the net. Does LEHECKA on the forehand. Just clips the top of the net and lands on his side. So Tsitsipas survives. And we're at deuce. Serve down the tee from Tsitsipas misses. Serve now to the body of LEHECKA, goes with the forehand. Forehand from backhand from Tsitsipas. Backhand cross from LEHECKA. Backhand line from Tsitsipas. Forehand line from LEHECKA. Forehand cross from Tsitsipas. Backhand from Tsitsipas is miss it. And LEHECKA with another break point now. So another break point for LEHECKA. Can he convert this one? Tsitsipas goes out wide. Goes too far wide. Second serve to follow now. Serve from Tsitsipas. LEHECKA goes with the backhand into the net. And Tsitsipas survives again. Sent LEHECKA very far wide with that second serve. So credit to Tsitsipas. LEHECKA can only find the net. Back to deuce. Feel like he has to take one of these chances. Serve from Tsitsipas down the tee. LEHECKA with the return. Backhand from LEHECKA. Forehand down the line from Tsitsipas. Forehand cross from LEHECKA and from Tsitsipas. Into out forehand from LEHECKA is beautifully done. And it opens up another break point for Tsitsipas. Another chance for the Czech. Is Camper pumped up, enjoying the tennis they're seeing from the young lad? But big serve from Tsitsipas, and he's trying to get the crowd going near Tsitsipas because his back is very much against the wall right now. But he's digging deep. He's finding those big serves when it matters. Crucial point in the context of this second set. Tsitsipas goes out wide. LEHECKA misses. Tsitsipas now with the advantage. Can he close it out? It would be a massive hold for Tsitsipas. Goes big down the tee. LEHECKA returns into the net and Tsitsipas survives. Massive hold from the Greek. All right, guys, I think we've got Sartak in the building now, so I'm going to dip out. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you real soon.
Hey guys, sorry about that. Just some technical issues, but we'll start talk. But yeah, as you can see, 5-all in the second set. LEHECKA is proving to be relatively solid in this second set. I think Tsitsipas looked pretty good in the first set, but LEHECKA's stuck with him in the second set here and starts off with an ace, does he? No, just misses his spot. So it will be a second serve for Stefanos Tsitsipas to have a look at. Oh, second serve to the backhand, and Tsitsipas hits that backhand long. And he gestures to his box to say, come on, come on. Okay, so wide goes LEHECKA, and it's a let. Good serve out wide, and the backhand would have been in, but the serve was long, so second serve coming up. Into out forehand from LEHECKA, into out from Tsitsipas again, backhand cross from LEHECKA into in from the Greek. Forehand to forehand here now. And the forehand from Tsitsipas is dragged wide, and that is 15-love. Serve from LEHECKA is in, and the return from Tsitsipas finds the net, so 40-love to LEHECKA. Serve on the tee from LEHECKA is in. Beautiful ace from the Czech player, and he does manage to at least guarantee himself a tiebreaker, which is fantastic. So it's 5-6 here in this second set. And look, I mean, I think for Tsitsipas, he's someone who obviously will be looking to at least win in 3 or 4 sets. I mean, he's looking to win this match. He's made semi-finals back-to-back years, so the expectation for himself and also for everyone else around him is that he's going to at least get that far. Whether he can get further and make the final, I mean, he would be the favorite against Khachanov, which, in all honesty, I think is a little bit of an easier quarterfinal, in my opinion, than Seb Korda. So, yeah, I reckon he's probably seen that result and is thinking, I've got a pretty good chance here. So, yeah, if I was him, I'd be pretty happy with how it's been going so far. 6-5, and very much in the groove. In the groove, LEHECKA. He's looked pretty solid for the most part, as I said, and I think generally he has really warmed into this game pretty nicely. It's his first ever Grand Slam quarterfinal. It's his first ever Australian Open tournament, and he's done really, really well to just adapt, I think, to the conditions around him. So he's been good in that sense, and hopefully he can continue to do so, because I think, if we're looking at this from a more if we're looking at this from a adapting point of view, I think we'd have to say that he's done really well in how he's adapted. So yeah, impressed. And it is 15-love Tsitsipas. LEHECKA not happy with how that point's gone, but yeah, we'll have to see how Tsitsipas manages to adapt. Take it so out wide from Tsitsipas, is it? No, just long. Second serve coming up. Second serve is into the backhand of LEHECKA. He misses the backhand. That's a really poor miss. And he looks extremely disappointed with himself, as he should. because that was an easy second serve return to make, but he has missed it. I'll try this out. Interesting. Right, okay. So 30 love here to Tsitsipas, and very much looking like we are going to get a tiebreaker on our hands. That is what everyone wants, I'm assuming. I'm assuming everyone wants a tiebreaker. If you're watching as a neutral anyway, if you're watching as a Tsitsipas fan, you obviously don't want that. You want Tsitsipas to get it done. But unfortunately, given it's 6-5, the only way he has a winning set now is in a tiebreak. He goes down the tee with the first serve and he misses it, so second serve to come. And I have to say, LEHECKA, as I said, has been very, very good, in my opinion, in this second set. Stuck with Tsitsipas. So into and forehand from the Greek is missed. So yeah. Yeah. So.
Hi Faizan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Sorry, there was a lot of technical issues on my end. Apologies to everyone who joined in. And I mean, what a contest, Faizan. If you could just tell me a little about what happened in the last few moments.
Oh, so well, they're just battling out now. So they've just managed to take it to a tiebreaker in the second set. So
All right.
It will be a tiebreaker. So yeah, you can cover that if that's okay. And
I'll do that.
I'll share the stream with you as I did before as well. But
super. Thank you.
The first point first, and then I'll get back.
Yeah.
So see here. He's looking pretty good, LEHECKA, as I was saying. I think he's been pretty solid throughout the set, and that's been good from a neutral point of view. As he goes out wide into the net, though, second serve is coming up. Second serve goes into... Oh, it's out. Is that out? No, it's a let. So let second serve. Let second serve. Second serve into the backhand of Tsitsipas, then forehand in to win is in. Forehand from Tsitsipas down the line, backhand cross from LEHECKA, and then a into-out forehand from the Czech player. Into the corner goes Tsitsipas with the backhand, and then into-out forehand from LEHECKA. Backhand to backhand now. And the backhand from LEHECKA does drift long, so the mini break straight away in, goes the way of Stefanos Tsitsipas. He's in some pretty good form, of course, looking to make his third consecutive semi-final at the Australian Open. Cool. So, Tug, you all set?
Yep. I'll be taking it if you would like me to take it from here.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Superb. All right. So we're in the tiebreaker. Tsitsipas with that tiny lead at the moment, leading 1-0 on his serve now. To everyone who joined in, my apologies. Some technical glitches on my end, but we'll take it from here. And Tsitsipas versus this mighty fighter from the Czech Republic in the second set here. What a contest. (2-0) at the moment. Tsitsipas leads in the tiebreak, took the first. Again, a reminder, he's the highest remaining seed on the men's singles side. Came off a great win, Tsitsipas, over Sinner. And now looking at entering the semi-finals. Just give me a moment. 4-0, Tsitsipas leads here. LEHECKA trailing 1-4. The battle between the Greek and the Czech. LEHECKA obviously completing the Netflix curse, the whole set. I mean, when he beat Felix Auger-Aliassime in the previous round, and showing us all how real the Netflix curse is. Felix was the lone survivor, and he too bowed out. And now, can LEHECKA continue this killing spree? I mean, what a year he's had. He's beaten the likes of Sasha Zverev, Chorich, Felix Auger-Aliassime, some of the biggest names on the single side. Can he continue this dream run? At the moment, looks like he's in deep trouble. Down 1-5 in the second set. Can't afford to go down 2 sets to the Greek. Stefanos Tsitsipas has been so impressive throughout this Australian Open. He's looked so good. Can Tsitsipas book a place in the semi-finals tonight with the serve down the tee? Now, big forehand. How good does that forehand look? Inside out, clean forehand, brings up 5 set points. Wow. He's taken the first. Can he now take the second set? Stefanos Tsitsipas. Looking solid, looking good. LEHECKA with the return, with the serve, on the ad side. Goes wide. Tsitsipas misses. In fact, misses forces the air out of Tsitsipas. Rather, the backhand into the net. 4 set points still remain for Tsitsipas. LEHECKA now on the deuce side, ready to serve. LEHECKA goes down the tee, and I think it was long. He attempted that big, bold first serve. Tsitsipas will be looking to bounce onto this one. There you have those forehand-to-forehand rallies. Finally to the backhand, again to the backhand. Both these men engaging in backhand rallies. Again back to the forehand. Tsitsipas with that brilliant cross-court forehand. Finishes the second set in style. The Greek fans are celebrating. Tsitsipas is celebrating. His camp is happy. Happy scenes all around if you are a Stefanos Tsitsipas fan, because the comeback for this man, LEHECKA, now close to impossible. But he's done something throughout this tournament that has been close to impossible. So we cannot write LEHECKA out here. Expect him to do the unexpected in the third set. If you look at the stats from the second set, I mean, again, we saw this in the Sinner match for Tsitsipas. The serves above 70, 71% first serves in, 4 aces, 0 double faults, and on the other side, 3 double faults for LEHECKA, proving costly. The winners, of course, both of them went after it, 18 apiece, and unforced errors, 13 for Tsitsipas, 12 for LEHECKA. And if you just look at these highlights, how good was Tsitsipas at the net? I mean, you saw that against Sinner. He's improved his net play significantly, and it's showing. The results are showing. And a lot of talk around a Tsitsipas Djokovic final. What do you guys think? Are we heading towards that? The chat box is open. Sorry to everyone who missed my live stream through the first 2 sets. I'm really sorry for the technical issues. I'm here to talk you through the next 1, 2, maybe 3 sets, and let me know your predictions. Share your thoughts. Share who you see as the winner, like you did. You were so conversational in my previous live stream when Sinner and Tsitsipas were battling it out, and I would love to see all of you join in. And don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, share this video if you're enjoying the content here. And keep sending in your thoughts, your questions, your predictions. This is Sarthak on QualityShot Tennis. Ash and Faizan, I would like to express my gratitude to both of you. I mean, you guys were filling in for me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Faizan, once again. And here we go. Set number 3. Tsitsipas with that big serve. The good thing for Tsitsipas, he starts the third set and he'll keep that momentum, like to go ahead quickly. Big forehand from both these men. And finally, LEHECKA's forehand proving heavy on the Tsitsipas forehand side, forcing the air out of him. Love 15, Tsitsipas. Ready to serve from the ad side. I really want to see LEHECKA go after these serves. I want him to take the ball early. I want him to step in. Can he go pounce on this serve now? He goes in on the outside, goes after the forehand. Now on the running forehand. LEHECKA. Tsitsipas takes it finally. What a contest. What a contest developing. Can LEHECKA make a comeback? That's the big question. Can he come back into this? Just a moment here. Some issues on the technical side. Tsitsipas leading 40-15 here. Czech, the unseeded Czech, coming in with that big win over Felix Auger-Aliassime. Tsitsipas, of course, winning in the previous round, in the 4th round over Yannick Sinner, takes the first game in the 3rd set. Hi Ajmal, good to see you here. Happy to know you've joined the chat. What are your thoughts? Tell me who you see winning this contest. At the moment, it's looking a little one-sided. I don't want to write LEHECKA off. But what do you think? What do you think, Ajmal? What do you think, everyone who has joined us? What are your thoughts for this 3rd set? Who's taking it? Are we seeing a comeback from LEHECKA? Are we on our way to witness a brilliant fairy tale story? Are we going to see it continue? Novak Djokovic winning AO, the 0, sending in that big statement. What do you guys think? Is it Novak Djokovic's 10th Australian Open title? Are we going to see that on Sunday? Ajmal says, I feel Steph all the way in straights. What do you guys think? Is it going to be Steph all the way? Or we are in store for a brilliant comeback from LEHECKA? Ajmal says, but I must applaud Jiri too. This guy's one for the future. Jiri LEHECKA is certainly one for the future. What a story. What a fighter. 21 years, only 21 years old. And look at him fight. Look at the fight from this Czech. Brilliant story for the world of tennis. And how good has this Australian Open been for tennis as a whole? You've seen so many upsets, so many young sensations rising and coming out of nowhere. 21, we saw Yannick Sinner make waves, and sadly he couldn't come through. But this 21-year-old is now fighting it out. So Tsitsipas is dealing with a lot of 21-year-olds in the Australian Open. He himself, not too old, only 24. So much has been spoken about him as the torchbearer, the front runner of the next gen. Can he keep it going? Ajmal says he has so much of a shade of Roger Federer in his game. Certainly, Tsitsipas does have that artistry, but the consistency on the backhand side is what concerns me, Ajmal. He really needs to get going, get rid of those shanks, get better on the slice if he wants to go and become a multiple time Grand Slam champion. That's what really concerns me. His forehand is working brilliantly. His serves are working phenomenally. It's just the backhand that worries me a bit. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to figure out a technical glitch on the streaming. Just give me a moment. All right, then. I'm back, and here we go. Tsitsipas, 15 love, 1-all in the third set. Backhand to backhand exchange. Tsitsipas runs in on that drop shot, and what a forehand cross court. How good was that? How crisp was that? And happy to see Saptak Ghosh. Saptak is in the house, and he asks a big question. Is it Tsitsipas's time finally? I really want to see him winning a slam this year. Well, that's the question a lot of tennis fans across the world are asking. It probably is. It probably is. It's finally looking like the Tsitsipas we never saw. His game has gone a level up without a doubt. He's looking dangerous. But this is the moment. These are the biggest matches of his life. In the quarterfinal year, if he continues this kind of form, there's no stopping him unless he runs into a certain Serb who's currently on another planet. What he did against Demon, I mean, it sent shockwaves. I mean, how easily did he beat Alex de Minaur? Stunning the world. But right now, it's all about LEHECKA and Tsitsipas. And at the moment, LEHECKA trailing by 2 sets. He needs to win the next 3 sets to book a place in the semi-finals. Tsitsipas, 30-15, 40-15 rather, ready to serve. How good are those forehands? Solid, absolutely solid. Tsitsipas, walking tall, walking strong, leading 2-1 in the third set. The third seed, the highest remaining seed at this year's Australian Open at this stage. Novak Djokovic, of course, seeded 4. Strangely, Tsitsipas ahead of him. And can he stay ahead of him till Sunday? That's the big question. That's the question he himself can answer. And if there's anyone who can stop Tsitsipas, it's his mind. It's his own ability to believe in himself or doubt himself. If he can get his mind right and come up with that perfect temperament in these 3 matches, the kind of temperament he's showing today against LEHECKA, there's not much that can stop Tsitsipas. But what a tournament we've had. So many upsets, so many stories. I mean, of course, the great Rafael Nadal right at the start. The phenomenal Brit Andy Murray. What a story, beating Berrettini in the first round. Followed it up with that major win past 4 a.m. in Melbourne over Kokkinakis. Andy Murray gave it his all against RBA in the third round. Sadly, his journey stopped there. But when you think of the big four, how dominant they have been in men's tennis. Good to see Norman here. Norman believes like we would have a new number 1. That looks certain. I agree with you, Norman. That definitely looks certain at this point. And he also believes that when a 19-year-old is number 1 and slam champion, 21 seems to be very old. I agree with you, Norman. And here, Tsitsipas looking good here with this cross-court exchange with LEHECKA. Goes down the line, and again that shank, but this time the shank is on the forehand side. Loosening up his body, needs to get that rhythm going. Cannot afford such errors if he wants to eventually go and lift this crown on Sunday. .30 love on the LEHECKA serve. Serving from the due side, goes wide and forces the error on the Tsitsipas forehand. Tsitsipas hits it really long. LEHECKA now, 40 love. This is the kind of serving you want to see from this guy. This wonderful, supremely talented 21-year-old, mighty talented. Comes into the net with the volley, with that perfect, clean backhand volley, shot volley. Drops it right next to the net. Tsitsipas had no chance. Look at this. Textbook serve and volley. Like the Pete Samprases, like the great Roger Federer. How good was that? And Norman believes after Ayla's breakpoint story, one wonders how Demon would be feeling after that Djokovic match. Absolutely, how difficult it must be to get past that defeat. And but these are professionals. These are some of the toughest athletes when it comes to the mental side, to the psychological side of the game, and in life in general. I'm sure Demon will be back. Demon will be ready to fight. But what we witnessed was a masterclass, a Djokovic masterclass yesterday. Tsitsipas now, 15 love on the ad side, goes down the tee, forces the error from LEHECKA. 30 love. Tsitsipas goes down the tee. Has he hit the line there? Yes, he has. Clean down the tee. Is one of the biggest servers. I mean, I don't think his serve is talked about as much as it should be. He's got such a lethal weapon in his first serves. Gets those free points. And once again, down the tee, but this time it's a little long. 40 love. Second serve on the ad side for Tsitsipas. Goes straight to the body, forces the error on the backhand side from LEHECKA and takes that game without losing a point. Tsitsipas is 3 games away from a place in the Australian Open semi-finals. His walk, his energy, his body language, there is intensity, there's purpose in this man's mission. Tsitsipas has never looked so impressive to me. He's looking better than he ever has. Especially the kind of temperament he's showcasing. I mean, he looks like he's not going to let himself down, let loose for a moment. He's always keeping that intensity high, not giving room for anyone to come back. We were speaking of this the other day against Yannick Sinner. Even when Yannick Sinner tried to make a comeback, I didn't feel that Tsitsipas's game really dropped. I mean, yes, for a few brief moments, for some moments, you did feel that Sinner has that chance, but Tsitsipas was at it. And that's the reason he ended up taking the 5th set. And even the 3rd and the 4th set that he lost, I really didn't think his level dropped. I mean, it was just Sinner who took those few crucial moments he managed to capitalize. And here we go now. 2-3, LEHECKA. Norman says Sinner was beaten by his serve. That serve and forehand is very lethal, and he's an attacking player too. Cannot agree more. Absolutely. And let's focus here. I'll come back to you, Norman. LEHECKA with the serve down the tee. And what a fantastic forehand. A clean forehand down the line. Perfect 1-2. LEHECKA needs those big serves. He needs those big serves. He cannot afford to lengthen the points. He needs to keep it short. A 204 kilometers per hour first serve there. Now ready to serve on the ad side. Goes to the Tsitsipas backhand and tried to block him, and very effective. 30 love now for LEHECKA. If you just look at the first serve percentage for LEHECKA, 92. That is something. That just shows how good Tsitsipas has been on the returns, in spite of such a high first serve percentage from Jiri LEHECKA. That speaks volumes about Tsitsipas's returning ability. And here we go. Forehand from LEHECKA, cross court. And Tsitsipas manages to return that, runs into the net. Tsitsipas manages to again pass him with the lob from LEHECKA. Tsitsipas still takes the lob back, and LEHECKA has hit it out. He has. How did LEHECKA miss that? The entire court was open. LEHECKA will be beating himself after that. What an opportunity. He did all the hard work to get Tsitsipas out of the court. Tsitsipas, talk of his defensive abilities. The entire court was open for LEHECKA to finish this forehand right there on your screen. And he manages to put that wide. Look at the absolute shock from the crowd. Nobody saw that coming. He still is 30-15 up in this game. Misses the first serve though. Can LEHECKA take this game comfortably? Goes to the ad side. Tsitsipas with a one-handed backhand return. LEHECKA with the forehand. Forehand from Tsitsipas. Forehand from LEHECKA to the backhand of Tsitsipas. Backhand to backhand. And Tsitsipas hit that backhand out. Now 2 game points for LEHECKA. (40-15). LEHECKA needs that first serve. on the deuce side. Goes down the tee. How close was that? How close was that? And this is where I'm reminded of what Norman said, as Andy Roddick said, when you face an all-time great, it really humbles you. It certainly does. And those serves from both these gentlemen remind me of only the great American Andy Roddick. What a phenomenal server. How good were his aces on the courts at Wimbledon. Tsitsipas, 3 each. Down the tee with the return. LEHECKA goes cross. Tsitsipas with a commonly seen shank on his backhand side. There you see the shank in the replay. How many times have we seen this? How many times have we seen this? Looks like a cricket shot from a left-handed batsman to me at this moment. He's playing the sport of lawn tennis. He is wonderful at this sport. Can he get better at that backhand? That's the big question. With the volley, LEHECKA finishes the not so good drop volley from Tsitsipas, passes him clean, and a slight opening in this big 7th game. Love 30 now on the Tsitsipas serve. Didn't get that timing on the drop volley. He probably wanted to hit it a little closer to the baseline, maybe. Wanted to push it deep. That's what he's telling his camp there, Tsitsipas. And now love 30. First serve on the deuce side. I think it hit the net cord there. Tsitsipas, 30 love, 3 all. Love 30, a stand corrected. 3 all. The all-important 7th game here. Misses. In fact, this wasn't a net cord on the first serve. It was a fault, and he's now feeling the pressure. Love 40 with that double fault. Tsitsipas. Oh boy, we speak of temperament. Is it the commentator's curse that has hit Tsitsipas? I was mentioning how good he's looking when it comes to his psychological game. Is he feeling it? Is he feeling it a little too much? Is LEHECKA going to take charge here? Tsitsipas on the outside tries to go down the tee. LEHECKA misses it. I stand corrected. Tsitsipas misses it. Goes long on the first serve. LEHECKA will be looking to pounce onto the second serve. Tsitsipas goes wide. LEHECKA with that backhand into the net. That was an easy backhand. I don't get what went wrong for LEHECKA there. Maybe the kick, maybe too much spin. An opening for LEHECKA finally. Certainly, Norman. Certainly. 2 break points remain. Can LEHECKA take one of these? He would want to take it right here. Tsitsipas from the deuce side. Tried going wide into the net. Tsitsipas, LEHECKA moving around the baseline. And Tsitsipas wrong foots LEHECKA. Comfortable cross-court forehand winner from Tsitsipas, saving 2 break points. 1 remains. For everyone joining us, I can see 21 of you at this moment. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. This is Sarthak on QualityShot Tennis. 30-40. LEHECKA with the breakpoint opportunity. Tsitsipas serving from the ad side. Tsitsipas goes down the tee and he saved all 3 break points. Look at the celebration. Look what it means to him. Look at the Greek fans jubilant. And they have every reason to celebrate. Look at that serve. Look how clean that serve was. Down the tee. The fist pump, the energy. This is the mentality. This is the Tsitsipas. Maybe this is a new Tsitsipas. Looking solid. It's still at deuce. Can Tsitsipas hold here? That's the big question. Tsitsipas goes wide. LEHECKA down the line. Tsitsipas with the backhand crosscourt. Another backhand crosscourt. Backhand crosscourt rally here. Again to the cross. Trying to get no one. Finally, LEHECKA goes down the line. LEHECKA. Why? Had the opening LEHECKA there. Needed to get that backhand volley just over the net. But Tsitsipas. How good is he looking? 4 straight points. 4 straight points for Tsitsipas saving 3 break points. For everyone joining me in the chat, tell me what you feel about this new Tsitsipas. I mean, he's looking so good in Melbourne. What are your thoughts? Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Tsitsipas looking to close this game. Backhand shank. Another wide backhand from Tsitsipas. Back to deuce. Back to deuce here. Oh, what a story. Can LEHECKA get this break? Tsitsipas fighting hard. LEHECKA giving it his all. It's deuce at the moment. Tsitsipas ready to serve. Tsitsipas goes wide. LEHECKA. Did that catch the line? No, it didn't. LEHECKA's giving it his all. Tried to get that return. Djokovic style, but went wide from LEHECKA. Now, again, game point for Tsitsipas. Can he close this game now? Finally. Tsitsipas with a very long serve there on the ad side. Tsitsipas has just made a statement. He wants to get done with this. He doesn't want to wait too long on the court with Jiri LEHECKA. He's 2 games away from another semi-final at a Grand Slam. For everyone joining in, is Tsitsipas taking it in the 3rd set? Is he closing proceedings right now, right here? Or is it going to a 4th? What do you guys think? LEHECKA had 3 breakpoint opportunities there. Somehow, still couldn't convert. He had his chances. Needed that break desperately. And now he serves at 3-4. The 21-year-old from the Czech Republic had a fairy tale story at this year's Australian Open. Tsitsipas, his camp, the positivity, the energy. That's what impresses me particularly about him. I mean, he's not letting us feel, the Tsitsipas we've seen in the past where you just wonder what happens to him. All of a sudden, he just loses that edge, loses that intensity, and this time around doesn't seem to bother him. I don't want to jinx it for him, but he's looking really good. LEHECKA misses the first serve. Who wouldn't want to see a LEHECKA come back here? Can he? Second serve. Cross court from Tsitsipas, forcing the error. Not really. It was a comfortably easy forehand for LEHECKA, but he hits it long. Love 15 on the LEHECKA serve. Can't afford to be broken here. Had the chance to break Tsitsipas. Now has to hold. Really has to hold. Misses his first serve. Second serve, big return, and in fact, it's a double fall. The return not needed, feeling the pressure, the nerves. LEHECKA cannot afford to be broken. That's the last thing he wants here. How cruel and how brutal can tennis get? Double fault at this stage. Not needed. Gets that serve. Gets that volley. Serve and volley from LEHECKA to perfection. Keep that going. Keep that going. That's what his coaches are saying there. That's the kind of play you want to see. That's the mentality. Coming into the net. Clean, crisp punch on that forehand volley. Now on the ad side. comes in. Nah. That's in fact, it looked like that serve had landed in. Again, the serve and volley attempt. Very impressive on the second serve. The first serve went out. Second serve now being attacked by Tsitsipas. Goes down the line. Wow, LEHECKA. Tsitsipas had a look at that second serve. But LEHECKA with that down the line winner on the forehand side. And are there some injury concerns there? Tsitsipas, maybe. You don't want to see anything go wrong with his hamstrings there. It looked like some pull over there. Inside out forehand from LEHECKA, smashes it and takes this game now to 40-30. LEHECKA. Love 30 to 40-30. That's exactly what you want to see from him. Consistently started coming into the net. And after his serves, that serve and volley approach, that mentality. And he closes the game in style. For each year. And I notice Ajmal mentioning one of the best thing about Steph playing in Melbourne is he feels completely at home due to the huge population of Greeks living here, and that pumps him up even more to perform to his very best. He feeds off that energy, Ajmal. You are spot on. He loves the Greek support he receives in Melbourne. He is feeding off that energy and he wouldn't want to disappoint them. With the serve, 4-all. Goes wide. Stefanos Tsitsipas with the forehand. Had a look there. LEHECKA wanted to get that pass. He's pointing in that direction. But that's what he was forced to get, that backhand pass when Tsitsipas was at the net. That's what approaching the net really does. It forces your opponent to come up with the pass. It's a do or die kind of scenario. And now 15-love. Tsitsipas going wide, missing. 2 games away from a place in the semi-finals. To the body, completely blocks LEHECKA's returning ability there. Cramping him up. Right at him, right on the body. 30-love for Tsitsipas. Down the tee, Tsitsipas is on fire. 40-love now. 4-all. Literally 5 points away from a place in the semis of the Australian Open. Serves wide on the ad side. Serves clean. Serves an ace. Hitting the line. How good was that service game from Stefanos Tsitsipas? Wasting absolutely no time. And like I said, he doesn't want to wait here too long. He wants to get done with the job real quick. Tsitsipas is on a mission. He's a different Tsitsipas. I haven't seen this kind of an approach from him. He's always had the game. We've always spoken of how good he is with his forehand, how good he is with his serve. The backhand always concerned me, but it's the mentality, the temperament that is renewed, re-energized, and this is a different Tsitsipas at the Australian Open. Maybe it's the crowd that gets him going, that little extra energy, the extra boost from the crowd, the Greek support, but in the end, it's the Tsitsipas mentality that he brings in, the belief that he has in himself, especially to go all the way, to give that big fight to who we all see is heading to the final, Novak Djokovic, and possibly lifting. Can he stop that absolute masterclass that Novak is displaying in every single match? And Kedar Iyer joins in. Are we heading to another tiebreaker, he asks. Looks unlikely, Kedar. Very unlikely, unless LEHECKA does what he did in his big wins in the previous rounds, beating the likes of Felix, Auger, Aliassime, Šorić. He's got the ability. Can the Czech come back here? Can we take this to a tiebreaker? Can he take this to a tiebreaker? What a forehand. Brilliant forehand cross-court winner from LEHECKA. 15 love, 4-5 in the third set. LEHECKA now ready from the outside. 15 love. Hits the net. Second serve coming up. LEHECKA goes wide. Tsitsipas takes it with the forehand. Tsitsipas with the cross. Tsitsipas with his backhand cross court. Tsitsipas now again with the backhand cross court, and that LEHECKA shot straight into the net. Dayakar, good to see you. Djokovic, 100% AO Open win. That's what a lot of tennis fans across the world at this point feel. Looks likely, but you never know. The man who's playing here has almost beaten Novak Djokovic in a final. The 2021 French Open final. Here, LEHECKA has the opportunity to smash it. How good was that? That lob from Tsitsipas looked very difficult for LEHECKA to smash, but how good was the footwork? How good was the movement from the feet? Look how this is very difficult in tennis. Running backwards, the ability to control the smash while you're running backwards. One of the toughest shots in tennis. Serves wide. LEHECKA now to Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas and LEHECKA in a big forehand battle there. Finally, the LEHECKA forehand went long. 2 hours, 15 minutes, the duration of this match. And like I shared, Stefanos Tsitsipas was 2 sets up at the French Open final in 2021. Djokovic prevailed in that one, came back to take the next 3 sets. And are we heading towards a repeat of that final at this year's Australian Open? Are these 2 men going to meet again? Obviously, we cannot rule out anything and write off anyone else. But with the kind of play we've seen, Tsitsipas, that backhand cross court, these kind of shots just indicate he doesn't want to settle for anything less than a final, and more so lifting that Australian Open crown. He wants to get done with everything, and with all of that, it's a match point. LEHECKA 4-5, 30-40, match point for Tsitsipas. Where will LEHECKA go with the serve? Tries to go wide, and it's in the net. Pressure now. Pressure mounting on the LEHECKA serve. Second serve. Tsitsipas coming in. Tsitsipas with the forehand. Tsitsipas to the backhand of LEHECKA. Tsitsipas with another forehand. Now a backhand to the LEHECKA backhand. And the backhand from LEHECKA into the net. We have your winner on the screen. The man from Greece, Stefanos Tsitsipas, is in the Australian Open 2023 semi-finals. What a match. What a contest. It took him just 3 sets to finish things here. He's looked so solid on every front. His ground strokes, his ability to run into the net, his ability to finish points early, the serves, how lethal are they? How good is Stefanos Tsitsipas looking? And what a fantastic match we've had here. 6-3, 7-6, 6-4. Stefanos Tsitsipas with a phenomenal win over Jiri LEHECKA. That's all from my side today on Quality Shot Tennis for all of you. I hope you guys had a good time. My apologies for the technical issues, but we'll be back, and we'll be back with lots more. If you're enjoying the live streams, join us, hit that subscribe button. You can become members at Quality Shot Tennis. Share your comments with us and also join the super chat if you may like. I will see you very soon. That's all from me, Sarthak, today on Quality Shot Tennis. Keep enjoying and we'll be back. Take care.